Hi everyone, this is Peter Renardariev, and I just wanted to first of all thank you for taking a peek into these modules, Transformative Online and Hybrid Teaching, and just let you know of a couple of key resources that might be helpful for you to take a look at first. First of all, note the structure of this. It's really designed as 7 modules around these different topics: foundations of hybrid and online, asynchronous strategies, synchronous strategies, creating presentations and podcasts, integrating online resources, creating social presence and fostering community, and finally designing integrated hybrid and online courses. That focuses mainly on pulling everything together into an aligned and coherent syllabus. So this can be taken as a whole program, but it can also be taken in parts depending on what your needs are. The other thing that I wanted to mention is that there are some new resources for learning some of the emerging technologies that are posted under technology resources and tutorials. Take a careful look at that section and keep going back to it, because technology services has created a lot of new support materials and instructional videos, and I'll be posting my own various types of instructional videos along the way showing different types of uses of some of these technologies, in teaching. I'll try to show some examples myself. So that link, technology resources and tutorials, is helpful. And then the final thing is the way each of these, if you want to go deeper into each module, the way that they're structured is pretty similar. First of all, there are goals for each module. So for the first module, the first goal is identify differences between teaching online and teaching face-to-face. The second goal is investigate the role of teaching social and cognitive presence in online teaching. And the third goal is identify some benefits and challenges of online courses. So it's really an introduction to the foundations of online and hybrid. So the structure of the resources is that there's a series of readings and presentations. This is some articles as well as some videos. They're all pretty current and I hope pretty high quality. And we would ask that you complete, it'll state how many you should complete in each module. In this case, not every one, but probably 4 or 5 of these resources we'd like you to sample, to read or view. Then there's a discussion forum. In this case, there are 2 types of discussion forums for you to reflect on some of the ideas raised in the readings with your own developing understandings of teaching online. And then there may be references to some specific things in the technology resources, some specific tutorials related to a particular tool. In this case, using Panopto lecture capture. That's one of the tools that's covered in these modules. And then finally, there's a product, an assessment that you produce in the modules. And in this case, you create a short video in which you're discussing your own views of some of the challenges and opportunities teaching online. So each of these modules is structured in pretty much the same way, and you're welcome to go through and complete whichever ones are most, you think would be most useful for you. Okay, so I think I've covered just an overview of the structure, and thanks for trying this out, and I really hope it's useful for you. Bye-bye.